We'll now go to the question by our sister from Channels. I want to commend you actually for your program, Dateline Abuja. It has been very educative for me and quite a number of us here also, because you give us first-hand feedback as to what the people out there feel about it. You mentioned about the issue of robbery, which also I think one other person mentioned. The thing is that urban crime is a phenomena that is quite pervasive, and sometimes has to do with the fact that, people, especially security agencies, downplay it, thinking that it is not very important. But urban crimes using knives and handbag snatching, cell phone snatches is something that is, I agree with you, is worrisome. And out of a number of cases, some people get attacked, like you've seen. So what we do is we try to encourage additional surveillance, police activity, and then intelligence gathering. And that, to a large extent, we've been able to make some reasonable headway. For instance, in the last few years, it used to be one chance. But now one chance has reduced substantially because of a lot of efforts done in terms of stop and search, in terms of checking them. And now what we are now trying to do is, especially within the city center, we've realized that some of these urban crimes occur at junctions, intersections. If you notice, in some of the intersections, we had to remove the traffic barriers. In some previous administration, put some bumps before some of these intersections. And as you approach the bumps, you have to slow down. When you slow down, these street urchins, attack you. And this is a continuous thing, and that involves also removing them off the streets. Every week, within the city and within the suburbs, the police arrest no less than 25, 30, 40 people, even last night. Because every day, the first thing I do at 6 a.m. is to check my tablet device, and I get what we call CTREP. For those of you who are, aware of the security nomenclature, and it shows me all what has happened. How many people have been mugged, how many people have been arrested, what attacks have been done, and so it's an ongoing thing. But as population increases, unfortunately, crime and criminality also increases. It's a natural social phenomena, sociological phenomena. What governments do everywhere the world over is just to try to be ahead of them. And I really apologize to you and any other person who has been attacked in the past. Durumi is one area that shouldn't have happened the way it is. And if you notice, within the Abuja metropolis, there are two districts that are relatively populated, for which no infrastructure work has commenced. That's Mabushi and Durumi. And I had always asked, how come you establish districts within the center and you don't give contracts to do it? And that's one of the reasons when we came in, I said, no, we are not going to open new districts until we complete existing districts. It was a tall order, and I must say I've not been able to succeed. But now with the new road we are doing that is going to cross Nnamdi Azikiwe and go into Durumi district, I think we will try to see what is possible. But the reality is, madam, within the remaining less than 12 months, there's not much that can be done in some of these things, but we'll initiate a process that others will come and continue. But I must really publicly thank you for your deadline on Abuja. It's quite educative.